Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We, the people of the United Nations, are observing our 75th anniversary at a time of unprecedented global turmoil. While all countries around the world bear a share of the burden of this turmoil, some countries bear a much larger share than others. Afghanistan is a country positioned right at the heart of Asia, right at the heart of untapped potentials that could bring prosperity and peace to our region. But this means that we are also right in the middle of the turmoil that is affecting us all today. There are 5 drivers of this global turmoil, all of which Afghanistan has been dealing with simultaneously. The COVID-19 pandemic exposed our vulnerabilities to the point that we as a global community can no longer afford to ignore them. We Afghans were fortunate to have contained the first wave of the pandemic through close government, business, and societal cooperation. Violence and warfare has also evolved, an evolution we Afghans have witnessed and suffered in real time. We are living and dying inside the 5th wave of global terrorism, in which global terrorist networks are closely linked with global criminal networks, making warfare totally unconventional and peace building even more of a challenge. As a state and society, we've demonstrated the commitment, compassion, and courage to take hard decisions to start direct peace talks with the Taliban. The untold sorrow of the Afghan people, particularly our women and children, during the last 40 years serves as a reminder of the relevance of the UN Charter and also of its unfulfilled promise of maintaining international peace and security. Climate change has affected another type of violence and suffering on our people. Drought and flood are seasonal problems in Afghanistan. The last driver is a culmination of the first 4, an unprecedented explosion of inequality that will continue to perpetuate this state of turmoil until or unless we take action. The United Nations that we need is an organization with the authorities, capabilities, capitals, and commitments to fulfill the purposes and principles of this charter. Though we are facing multiple drivers of turmoil all at once in Afghanistan, there's a clear and urgent priority for us, a ceasefire. An urgent end to the violence will more than anything else give us a chance to progress. I would like to take this opportunity to call on every member of the General Assembly and the P5 to help us achieve the end state of a sovereign, united and democratic Afghanistan at peace with itself and the region, capable of preserving and expanding the gains of the last 19 years. A democratically stable and prosperous Afghanistan will be an example of how our collective will can overcome the turmoil and uncertainty that defines our world today.